Book of Heaven, Volume 4, November 21st, 1902. Jesus uses the nature of Luisa to continue the course of his sufferings within her. As I still could neither lose consciousness nor sleep, my poor nature could take no more. But then, when I felt convinced more than ever that I would not see him anymore, all of a sudden my dearest Jesus came and made me lose consciousness. I was as though struck by lightning. Who can say my fear? I had no more control over myself. It was no longer in my power to regain consciousness. Jesus told me,
"My daughter, do not fear. I have come to strengthen you. Don't you yourself see how you can take no more and how your nature fails you without me?"
And I said to him, crying, "Ah, my life, without you I am dead. I feel no more vital strengths. You used to form my whole being, and if I do not have you, I lack everything. Indeed, if you continue not coming, I will die of sorrow." And he,
"My beloved daughter, you say that I am your life, and I say to you that you are my living life. Just as I made use of my humanity to suffer, so am I using your nature to continue the course of my sufferings within you. Therefore you are all mine. Even more, you are my very life."
As he was saying this, I remembered the obedience, and I said to him, "My sweet good, will you let me obey by allowing me to come round by myself?" And he,
"My daughter, I, the Creator, have obeyed the creature by keeping you suspended in these days. It is only right now for the creature to obey his Creator by submitting to my will, because before my divine will the human reason does not count, and the strongest reason before the supreme will resolves into smoke."
Who can say how embittered I was left? But I was resigned, making a vow to the Lord never to withdraw my will from his, not even for the blink of an eye. And since they had told me that if I was surprised by that state and would not come round by myself, they would let me die, I was preparing myself for death, considering this a great fortune, and I prayed the Lord to take me in his arms. While I was doing this, the confessor came to make me come round, embittering me more. So much so, that seeing me so embittered, the Lord told me in my interior,
"Tell him to concede to me 2 more days of suspension, to give him the time to know what to do."
Then the confessor left, leaving me all pierced and as though filled with bitterness. And Jesus, letting me hear his voice again, told me,
"Poor daughter, how they embitter her. I feel my heart being lacerated in seeing you like this. Courage, do not fear, my daughter. And then remember that it is by the intervention of obedience that you were suspended from this state. If now they do not want it any more, I will also let you obey. Is this not the nail that pierces you the most, not being able to obey?"
"Yes."
"Well then, I have promised you I will let you obey. Therefore I do not want you to embitter yourself any more. However, tell them, do they want to play games with me? Woe to those who want to play games with me and fight against my will."
And I, how can I go on without you? In fact, if I am not surprised by that state, I do not see you.
"Since it is not your will to go out of this state of sacrifice, I will find other ways to make myself seen and be with you. Aren't you happy?"
So the following morning, without my losing consciousness, he made himself seen sensibly by giving me a few drops of milk to refresh me, since my weakness was extreme. Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus' lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring his kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.